And the question is, do you think after a breakup in a friendship, when it hurts you like so bad, do you think the healing is painful?
Nowadays, it's really hard to build some like love friendship because there people in their heads they just like have there is no friendship forever, there is no enemy forever, but there is interest forever, and this is like pathologically self-absurd.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. I guess that real friends still exist nowadays, but like we don't find them everywhere or a lot because most of people nowadays are like with others just for their good. I mean, like they take what they want and then they go. I think that we can find, real friends together. There's like with each other from, long time ago. But most of people, I guess nowadays, are just with you just for their interests. Maybe I don't know, studies. Maybe wherever they want to take from you, then they go.
Do you think that this rocket of fake friends and quiz of loyal ones has built on our minds sort of paranoia and sort of defensive strategy when someone approaches us? This means we are more in the defensive position about getting friends because we fear that they are just fake friends. And if yes, what are the consequences of this paranoia?
I think if you went through a lot of toxic friendships that always ended up in bad terms, you'll eventually develop like some trust issues and like this defensive personality that will keep you from making new friendships and keep you from opening up easily to other people. But if you're meant to find the right person, then you'll find them, and they'll be ready to like put up with your issues, and they'll be understanding and supportive.
Thank you. Yes.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't open up to everyone because, like, if someone approaches you, you're not like supposed to tell them all your secrets. That's pretty normal, and it didn't happen just like recently. Yes, people just have to be very selective while choosing their friends, and it's not something new. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
And so I just wanted to say that this rise of fake friends kind of came with with social media. We can see a lot of increase of wanting to have friends on social media platforms, mainly for, as they call it, social media clout and social media fame. And it always comes with benefits. You're always known, and everyone wants to be known these days. It's like the only question you're ever asked is how many followers on TikTok do you have. And aside from this, friendship, it's really hard to come across a good friend, a loyal friend, because you can't really know whether someone is loyal or not. There's like friends who you go to school with every day. You don't know if they're just there for the benefit of sitting with you in an exam room trying to copy answers from you. And then there's that friend who's always there for you at your hard times. Like every time he's just trying to help out when he knows you really need it. So it's really hard to come across these good people these days. And I believe there's still hope in humanity. I believe there's still a lot of people who are very good people to be friends with, but mostly a lot of people are just there for the benefit. Some people are just there for the money, some people are there for studies, some people it's different in every case, but yeah. That's my opinion.
Thank you.
So I basically think it's kind of more like a cycle. I think that when nice people meet bad people, they actually learn a lesson from their relationship, and it kind of turns into a trauma. So they kind of build a wall, like as you said, a defensive wall, and they just say a hope in humanity isn't there anymore. Nice people and kind ones aren't there, so they also turn into bad people and hurt others. So I think, as someone said, I don't really remember the name, it's kind of in our mentality. We should actually start by ourselves and solve the issue of the definition of friendship. We don't have like the right definition of friendship.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, so I think in fake friends, unlike taking a defensive in the to making new friends in these days, I think the real thing to talk about here is that you should be wise. Not only wise to choose your friends, because normally you don't have to choose your friends. Friends are just the people that are around you at every single moment. You just need to be wise. Maybe even if you're a positive person, like a negative person approaches you and he wants to be your friend, maybe you can change him and make him a good person. Maybe you can change what he wants from this relationship. You just need to be wise and cautious, and like you need to have good social skills to like know how to talk with somebody, and like maybe you can change him and make a dent in someone's personality.
Thank you.
And to solve this problem, you don't just need to be wise. Sometimes while being hesitant, not choosing friends, but like what you think of somebody. Do you think of him as a friend or just a normal person? Well, you don't need to choose. You just go with the flow. You don't need to hesitate, because hesitation most of the times causes mistakes.
Yeah, as Zainab said, like it's not anyone that you talk to as your friend or you consider him as the one that you really know or a best friend or something. Like there is fake friends, the ones who sit with you just for studies or just in an exam to copy what you have, as our friend said. And there is the true friends who are like with you when you're in the dark side, when you have problems. They're always a rainbow in like your cloud, and they're always there for you. Not like that friends who are always with you just for their good. And I don't say that you need to be so selective, or you need sometimes, even if you meet a fake friend or a friend that can want just a good from you, sometimes it's good because you learn a lesson. So when you meet another friend, you're gonna take already have a lesson from another one. So
Thank you.
There are some people who are afraid of making friends and building some new relationships because they've done betrayed or cheated before. So they think always that friendship can be a lie, can be fake. So for that reason, we should always put a limit between us and between people around us in order to avoid being betrayed or being hurt.
I believe that I agree with Huda, because I think that jealousy is a very hard topic to talk about. I don't think that people actually end the friendship just because the other friend is actually jealous. You cannot just go to your friend and say, we're over, we're no longer friends because you're jealous. It's like, it doesn't really make sense. So that person like did something bad to the other one because of jealousy. I think jealousy is a feeling that we all feel, and like when, for example, your friend, as my other friend said, it either like gets more compliment than you do or is better at school than you are. So I think it's a normal feeling. But in a friendship, you should not really make that feeling take control over you and hurt the other person just because of the way you feel. So this actually should be like helpful for you to work more on yourself.
Well, I heard all of you say like different opinions and everything, but I don't get what you mean by jealousy. Like, do you mean envy or just like, I don't know, pure desire to be better than them? Because if that's the case, then that's normal. I mean, humans are by nature, like, they're just people who just want to be better than others. And that's pretty normal. Because I heard people saying that you can't be jealous of your friend. I mean, they're humans and you're a human being. So, I mean, it's kind of understandable if you wanted to be better than them. But, I mean, it's definitely wrong to envy them. I don't get what you all mean by jealousy. Like, do you refer to it as envy or just pure desire to be better than them? Because, yeah, I explained what I said.
That's why I believe he said jealousy is a very hard topic to talk about because we don't know each person and the way they feel about jealousy. You know, you might, for example, be jealous from someone and you just want to kill them because of your jealousy. But you might also be jealous from someone, but you can control that jealousy and just keep it to yourself, as many of us said before. We gave you too many examples, too many ideas of each one and the way they think jealousy is.
Thank you.
So I think in that jealousy in both ways, whether it's in your pure desire to be better than someone, that friendship that has this type of jealousy is obviously not meant to. It's not meant to continue. One of the sides of that friendship should end it because it's toxic and it's going to end up in a very bad way.